Hi, everyone, and welcome to our September episode. Hard to believe we're talking September already. Where has the year gone? Hope your research is going well. Irish research, we have a lot going on in the month of September as well. Of course, there's a lot of festivals that are still going on in the month of September and even into the month of October. And I hope you had a chance to attend, for those of you out in Minnesota and Wisconsin, some of the Irish festivals that were going on during the month of August. Well, I had an opportunity to talk to the co-president of the IGSI, and we'll have an interview with that a little later on. But first, let's talk about what we have planned for the month of September. We do have an Irish Saturday in September, and it's going to be held in September the 9th. So stop on by the Hoffman Research Library, which is located at the Minnesota Genealogy Center in Mendota Heights, Minnesota. Here's an opportunity to get some of your Irish research questions answered. The Minnesota Genealogy Center is located at 1385 Mendota Heights Road, Suite 100. You can also stop by the library during normal business hours. And to find out more about the library and the hours of operation, go to the website at mngs.org. And our monthly webinar for the month of September will feature Chris Paton, who will be presenting a session called Finding the Irish in Britain. Now, from 1801 to 1922, the modern Republic of Ireland was part of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, with Northern Ireland still a member to this day. Various UK repositories contain materials that can help you find out the stories of those seeking work in Britain, and in some cases, kind of plug those gaps resulting from missing records in Ireland. In this session, Chris will explore the records of the Irish in Britain and show how they can be used for further progress of our Irish family history research. Now, the webinar will be held on September 16th from 10:30 a.m. until noon Central Daylight Time. Again, the cost for members is $15 and $25 for non-members. Recently, and as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, I had a chance to talk to Co-President Donna Jones. She and the other co-president, Ron Weber, have had a chance to produce some really significant events and information for IGSI members. And she talked about some of the information and some of the projects that they have going on for the future. And she also had a little bit of breaking news to pass along as well. So here's part of my interview that I had with her recently. You two have really done a lot in the last couple of years, especially on creating more opportunities for people who are members of the IGSI.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. And I appreciate the opportunity to talk about IGSI. As co-president over the past year and a half, Ron Weber and I, along with the board, have focused on the following areas: process improvement, growing the membership, and retaining members. We have other areas of focus, but there are several accomplishments and highlights over the past. We reviewed our channels of communication. Our website plays a major role in how we communicate with members and non-members. We coordinated with a travel agency to sponsor a really successful tour of Ireland, which happened in the fall of 2022. We also reviewed the publication process of our e-newsletter and now have 3 people proofreading the articles. And I, for one, really appreciate their help. Finally, I wanted to mention several really exciting projects we're currently working on. IGSI will start to have hybrid meetings in 2024. Selected webinars starting in May will be held with a live audience at Minnesota Genealogy Center and include virtual attendees. In addition to our monthly webinars, we hope to host other virtual sessions to provide help and to allow for sharing and socialization. I'm really excited about this. I think it has the potential to really be a lot of fun and something really interesting. Volunteers to work with us in support of this effort would be most welcome. Please contact the Education Committee at education@irishgenealogical.org. We're exploring a variety of ways to make our Irish collection more accessible. We're working with using OCR, which stands for Optical Character Recognition, to facilitate searching back issues of the SEPs. The journal began publication in June of 1980, and there's a wealth of content available. The hope is to be able to allow searching across multiple editions in one search. And I think this really could be a great thing for the organization.
One of the things you mentioned, Donna, is the fact that you're looking for volunteers to be able to maintain, like at the fairs and also some of the webinars and things like that. But you can learn a lot too as a volunteer, in addition to helping out.
That is such a great point. It really is, Dave.
I've learned so much just being on in the last year and a half on the board as well, and being able to do these podcasts without, patting myself on the shoulder here. It has, learned a lot about the different things that I didn't even know about as well. Not only about the society, but also about other things in Irish research. And really, that's the key, is to how can we help improve ourselves in being able to research Irish records.
Genealogy is all about learning. And for me, it's more than the dates and the names. It's about their lives and what did they do. And, that's where you have the opportunity to enrich your knowledge. And I think it's really, really a great thing. And to be around people that enjoy the same things you do. So you don't get that glazed look when I talk to people in the family.
Well, I get those too, yeah. And the other thing too that you mentioned previously are the webinars that we have now on a monthly basis, which has been wonderful because we've been able to bring in some really great speakers who have been able to display, like you said, their knowledge and their ability in being able to relay some of this information that they have onto the rest of the members.
That's right, because it really is about learning, isn't it?
Are you interested in becoming a member? Here's all you need to do. Head to the website at irishgenealogical.org. There you'll find the join link on the left side of the page, and that's where you can sign up and become a member. You can also register for any of the webinars this year on the website as well, and as a member you can also see past webinars from the previous year. And besides enjoying all the members' benefits, you can always sign in and go over many of the programs and services that the IGSI has to offer, and that would include viewing past webinars, surname interests, the e-newsletter, or maybe you'd like to receive some assistance from the research services. And that is our program for this month. And be sure to join us again for our October. We'll get some more interviews in there as well. Got maybe a few surprises. We'll tell you about that when we get into our October episode. So until then, hope your research is going well and continues to go well. And we'll see you again next month. Take care. For more information about the Irish Genealogical Society International, go to the website at irishgenealogical.org. And for questions regarding the podcast, send an email to podcast@irishgenealogical.org.